Okay, hello and welcome to a new cast for StarCastTV. I'm iRk-RoyalBlue, and joining me is my co-caster Shroom of Doom. And we're going to be casting today TvZ between action and light. So we have lights as our Terran player here in the dark gray, in the top right on green blue. And we have action spawning in the bottom right as the teal Zerg. So we see action setting out that first overlord kind of in the wrong direction here, so maybe not going to get the fastest scout on light. But we do see this kind of feature down here in the bottom left, this natural expansion, which is actually like a backdoor expansion, which action can take. So that may lead action to take that base kind of greedily, as we've seen in the past from action in these last few games. He may go for some kind of really fast expansion. So we'll just have to wait and see. Light, meanwhile, building a depot at his ramp next to one of the eggs. So hoping to wall, or at least build a semi-wall.
Yeah. This map we have a like a free natural, you could say, which is like a pocket protected in the back, so it really does lend itself to macro play from both players. And yeah, we do see Light. He is getting the wall at the front, really smart. He'll be able to stop any kind of zergling play, but unfortunately for him, we can see that action is actually not going for that, right? He's just going to go for 12 hatch. He might even go for like 3 hatches before spawning pool. He kind of favors that. I mean, in this series that
In
we've
this
seen, right?
series, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
so
look at look at Light Space. He's
yeah, he's got
getting
a
that
gas.
gas. You know what that means?
Well, that means a factory is coming down, maybe most likely before expansion. So could be wraiths, could be mech. So we'll see how light plays this. But there will be an early vulture out there on the map. So action, we'll see what he does to kind of counteract that this early gas.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it means that we're gonna see something, anything but just standard Marine play. Well, you know what, Robley, it could be like a 1-1-1 play. So I guess we could see
Yeah.
Marines, but I'm hoping he's gonna, he's gonna go like mech play or something like that, right? So we can see, some other styles of TvZ, right?
Yeah, only mining one guy on gas, I think that lets us know it's not going to be a two-port Wraith type play, so it will be a factory expansion by the looks of it. And here is a SCV going down to that backdoor expansion. Looking like it's going to expand there, but this Overlord is going to see it and see the expansion timing, which isn't quite as fast as normal. So maybe that will tip the Zerg off that a gas has been taken.
Oh yeah, for sure. Action has got to know. All right, now we see Starport going down. Yeah, so this actually will be, I think it's going to be like a 1-1-1, right? The 1-1-1 build. And
Yeah.
that's like the 1 barrack, 1 factory, 1 starport build. And you eventually transition into Marine medic play from it.
Yeah, meanwhile
You
at
just
the
get your
Zerg
tech
space.
really early.
Yeah, you're low on barracks and marines, but you try to get that really fast tech. And here is a factory as well with the add-ons and one vulture. I think he did build a vulture. I think it would do a lot of damage here, considering there's this just hard to defend main location now. If the vulture does get into the main, it can kind of run circles around that mineral line. But no vulture being opted for just yet. He is getting speed though, and he's getting a wraith with the starport. But actually,
Did you see that second SCV scout?
Scout
He
the
saw
Hydra.
action coming up with his Hydralisk and Zerglings.
So that's gonna let him know that there may be some kind of lurker play, which it looks like it's actually just Hydralisk with upgrades right now.
I don't think it's even going to be lurker play. I think actions. He's gonna try to like put on some pressure with these early Hydralisks. And the one of the weakness to this kind of one-on-one play is like a fast Hydra timing. However, in Light's like defense, he does have the high ground and he does have a bunker. So I don't know how effective this will be.
Well, again, we're seeing from Light very like paper-thin defense. He only has 2 Marines in that bunker, and he's not even constructing anymore, just content to add vultures on behind that bunker. But he must think, okay, theoretically I can just defend this bunker all day because I have this high ground, and what are Hydralisks alone really going to do against it? This one Wraith is getting some nice scouting. The vultures with speed actually doing a run-by right now. But the Hydralisks and this Overlord do scout them out, but now the vultures are actually focusing down these Hydras. Some nice vulture micro. He's going to need to repair them.
Yeah, for sure. Metalisk out now. So yeah, it looks like action. He's not. Oh, just barely not in time.
Oh, there's one.
Well, he gets one. He gets one turn up.
So he is.
Okay, wow, that was.
Yeah.
That was paper thin, man. That was paper thin. He does take some SCV losses, but it could have been a lot worse. I mean,
Definitely.
Those turrets were, I would say, like a second late, but Light was still able to, you know, hold on. So, you know, kudos to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see this opening from Light because he doesn't have like any real ground army right now. All he has are these 3 Wraiths with Cloak, but that's not even really enough to deal with Mutalisks when they're in this number. Here come the vultures with speed, but they're not going to be able to make it into the Zerg base because Zerg does have kind of a wall here. So they're going to have to focus down these Zerglings first, and all the while dodge shots from these Mutalisks.
Yep. And the Vulture's trying to deny that to one drone, but the drone's gonna be able to make it out. So, and yeah, as you were saying, well, it's actually the main of the Zerg. The ramp is really tight, so Vulture's not gonna get any damage done there.
Yeah, we
see a little bit of a micro battle.
They're engaging with the Mutalisks, but the Mutalisks now being able to chase the Wraiths and take out all of them. Some drones being kind of trapped in the Zerg base. They're going a little crazy, but they'll find out where to go soon. We have some vultures going around.
Broodwar pathing.
Yeah, Broodwar pathing at its best. We see some vultures engaging with the mules as well, trying to deny this 3rd base location, knowing that it does have the gas, which they cannot let Zerg take.
Is he gonna get another drone?
He is not. That drone's surviving with 2 HP. This is why you need the +1 upgrade on your vultures, so you can just 2-hit drones. But that being said, there's double academy going down for Terran right now. I don't know about this. We'll see. He's throwing down 3 barracks, so he's going to have 4 barracks with that starport with vessels. He's got 1 vessel already, so basically going for a quick vessel tech. Still denying this 3rd base location, and he has mines everywhere. I'm interested to see this double academy.
So it looks right. Look, yeah, okay. Well, the funny thing is you mentioned it, right? The double academy coming from like Light. Is that a mistake, or I mean, you don't really.
One would have been canceled by now. I feel
see that often, but yeah, maybe he's got a purpose for it. Going back over to action side of the map. Right. Yeah, maybe he's getting them both at the same time. But yeah, going over to action side of the map, you see he has double evolution chambers. He's getting the carapace. He's getting the ground attack, and you do see that Zerg Ultralisk Cavern going down. So he is going to go for some kind of Ultralisk timing, right? I would say 3 base Ultralisk timing, but honestly, his 3rd hatch has been delayed for so long that like the Ultralisk Cavern is done before the 3rd hatch is down, right? I really do think Action wanted to get that 3rd hatch down already by now, but you know, kudos to Light for really delaying that 3rd gas from coming up for Action, right? And now a scan going down all over Action's base. So Light is gonna see that it is Ultralisk, and this might trigger, yeah, an immediate move out from Light. I mean, he's got to hit and do some damage to action before the Ultralisk come out, right?
Yeah, I would think so as well, just considering the upgrades for Light are really not so great. But now Light does get that +1 on the attack. He's destroying one of his academies, and he's got the upgrades that he needed from both of them. So his Marine force is actually kind of upgraded now, relatively quickly considering what he opened with. So maybe that's what he was going for. And he does show the 3 vessels, which are going to be great to irradiate stuff. But here's already Ultralisk. I don't think he was expected to run into Ultralisk this quickly. Getting some nice irradiates though, irradiating the Ultralisk, laying some mines, getting an irradiate on the Mutalisk, and even the Mutalisk are going to go down to this irradiate. But still, the Ultralisk do pose a problem here if they get out in number, but as you were mentioning, Action not really able to expand or get any more gas.
Yeah, the Ultralisk, well, the Chitinous Plague just finished, so now the Ultralisk is going to be a lot more stronger. I think speed is probably on the way, yeah, Muscular Augmenter. I don't know what it's called, actually, for the Ultralisk. But the thing is that before the Ultralisk get their armor upgrade, you can kind of deal with it, even with, like, +1 Marines. But once they get the armor upgrades, you need heavily upgraded Marines, right? You need, like, I think, like, 2-2 minimum, I think, just to be able to like fight these Ultralisks with their 3 Carapace. And of course, when the Zerg gets 3-3 Carapace and melee, you need fully upgraded Marines. I mean, the Marines will just not do anything if you're not upgraded. Yeah, this timing attack though from Light though, it does seem like it got some work done. It does deny the hatchery, but he will lose all his Marines. Good irradiates, as we were saying earlier, right? Coming down, blanketing the Ultralisks, really softening them up. But Action still does hold on to his bottom left. At least he holds on to that pocket one. He's rebuilding the one at the main.
Yeah, you kind of need a massive, well-upgraded Marines, and he is going to get the 2-1 upgrades here pretty quick now, and he is adding on more barracks. So Light is adding on the what he needs to deal with this Ultralisk play, but he's actually only got 1 starport producing vessels right now. Oh, here's the second starport, so he's got 2 starport vessel production as well. So Terran's got everything he needs on 2 bases. He's just had to trade out his army quite a few times, or at least that one main time, to do a lot of damage to Zerg. And by denying these expansions and this gas from Action, he's really hurt Action's economy. So now Action not really able to produce the flood of Ultralisks that he wanted to. Here we see,
right,
this looks like 7, but there is mines out there as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out, really smart from Light getting mines. Mines, really cost efficient, of course, right? He's gonna fly on top of the Ultras, get 3 irradiates, but he might lose his vessels.
He's got some
huge attack coming from the Zerg against the Medic Marine ball. Yeah, that's too many Marines though. I think it was Scan that once said, you need, like, in the late game, like, I mean, this situation is a little bit different, right? Because it's kind of scrappy, but if it was a standard, like, late game and the Zerg was going, like, mass Ultralisk, you need at least 36 Marines, like 3 groups of Marines.
Wow.
Not including the medics to move out, and of course with upgrades, right? And I don't think Light has that number, but again, because he did so much damage in the early game, I do think he's able to move out and maybe make something happen. And we see him trying to come up the ramp right now. Does he have enough Marines?
This will be a tough angle to engage at, but he does have that big group of Marine medic, and it looks like it's an overwhelming force, and GG is called there from Action.
Right, yeah, he just has just enough Marines, right? And he is able to break that natural and take the game.
Yeah, so a really great game there we saw between Action and Light, and thank you all for joining us for this cast. I hope to see you in the next video.